So now we'll talk about the F word, failure. Because participant media had lots of successes, but there were other projects that didn't get through
Sure.
development hell.
Yeah.
How do you handle failure when failure comes along? Or do you call it failure?
Yeah, well, look, I'm so opposed to all of this self-helpy type stuff that, mistakes are just experience, and, all that stuff. You see them posted on Facebook every day. Look, it's encouraging, I get it. And actually, at a fundamental level, I agree, but I think it's been hallmarked, in the card company sense. My experience, particularly with Participant, was that it wasn't about success or failure monetarily. I mean, it wasn't a nonprofit company, and certainly we didn't want to lose money. But the reason we chose projects was to inspire social change. So if we didn't make what the box office necessitated by the studio, number crunching, if we could activate people, if watching one of our movies would inspire them to educate themselves more, to get embraced with a cause or a social issue, that was a success. But I think that it is the F word, right? I mean, have you failed according to what? I mean, so you get fired, or a project doesn't go, or your company fails, or something like that. All right, how's your health? How's your kids? Okay, now I understand. I'm not being blasé about this. I'm not being laissez-faire. I've been on the cutting edge. Companies have failed. I've had no money, and I've had to pick myself up and go. I tend to, when it gets really hard, I tend to focus more, which is weird because most people fall apart. But I think that's because I've been an entrepreneur and an athlete and everything my whole life. It's about getting in the zone. But everybody is around you is going to put stuff in your face, and there's shareholders, and there's management, and there's this and there's that. Well, look, everybody has a different opinion. Okay, when you go out to do something, you've got to have two goals, right? What is your reason for doing it, and what is the reason we're doing it, right? When we didn't make any money on, let's say, North Country as a film, didn't make the money. Okay, but Senator Barbara Boxer, on the eve of, California Senator Barbara Boxer, on the eve that the Violence Against Women Act in the United States Constitution, or Bill of Rights, or whatever, was going to be, it was going to be re-upped. So this is the law that says you can't hit your wife, right? Okay? And it also had ramifications into workplace sexual harassment and stuff. It was seriously endangered of being overturned. Well, we partnered with the National Organization of Women, Family Violence Prevention Fund. Senator Boxer, then we ended up running a petition campaign, a signature campaign online. We got like 1 million signatures, okay? She marched down the floor in the Senate with all of the pages behind her, all carrying these giant stacks of paper, put it on the desk and said, Mr. Speaker, the people have spoken because of a movie, right? So not because of us, not because, but believe me, we put the timing of the movie right up front so that that social issue, so the rights of women in every way could be protected. So was it a failure? Hell no.